What if strengthening one area of your body could improve your balance, posture, and even the way you breathe? All at once, especially as you age. As we grow older, having a strong core is key to staying active, reducing falls, and maintaining mobility. The core is much more than just abs, it's the powerhouse of your entire body. Stick around as we uncover surprising truths about your core muscles and guide you through 15 effective at-home exercises to enhance your strength and stability. Many people focus on toning their abs without realizing that the core encompasses a complex network of muscles, including the diaphragm, pelvic floor, and deep spinal muscles. Did you know that a strong core can actually improve your respiratory efficiency by aiding your diaphragm? Beyond that, it enhances your coordination, reduces the risk of injury, and supports better posture. Now let's get started on unlocking your core's full potential. Before starting any new exercise routine, please consult with your doctor or a healthcare professional, especially if you have any pre-existing medical conditions, injuries, or concerns. Remember, while low-intensity core exercises can be done daily, it's generally recommended to work on your core muscles 2 to 3 times a week to allow adequate recovery time. Number 1. Hollow Body Hold. The hollow body hold is a highly effective exercise for engaging deep abdominal muscles, specifically targeting the transverse abdominis and improving overall core strength. Research has shown that exercises like the hollow body hold, which engage the deep core muscles, can enhance postural stability, improve spinal support, and increase athletic performance by promoting greater core control and endurance. Begin by lying flat on your back with your arms extended overhead and your legs straight. Press your lower back firmly into the floor to prevent any arching, which is essential for maintaining proper form. Lift both legs slightly off the ground, keeping them straight, while simultaneously raising your arms off the floor in line with your head. Your body should form a slight banana shape, with only your lower back in contact with the ground. Throughout the hold, focus on keeping your core engaged and tight. For beginners, aim to hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds per set, gradually increasing the hold time as your core strength improves. Start with 3 sets, allowing for about 30 seconds of rest between each. Number 2. Planks. The plank is one of the most well-known core exercises that can be performed in several variations to challenge different muscle groups. Here's how to perform each plank variation. Standard plank. Start in a push-up position with your arms straight and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Alternatively, you can perform this from a lower plank position by resting on your forearms, which can reduce wrist strain and increase core engagement. Engage your core muscles, keeping your back flat and avoiding any sagging in the hips. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, working your way up as your core strength improves. Beginners should aim for 3 sets, with a 30-second rest between each. Side plank. Lie on your side and prop yourself up on one arm, stacking your feet on top of each other. Your body should form a straight line from head to feet, and your top arm can rest on your hip or extend toward the ceiling. This variation targets your obliques. Start by holding for 15 to 20 seconds on each side, and work up to longer holds as you progress. Perform 2 to 3 sets per side with a 30-second rest between sets. Plank with leg lifts. Start in the standard plank position. While holding the plank, lift one leg a few inches off the floor, keeping it straight and your core tight. Hold for a few seconds, then switch to the other leg. This variation increases the challenge for your core and glutes. Perform 10 leg lifts per leg for 2 to 3 sets. Plank with hip dips. In a forearm plank position, twist your hips side to side, lowering them toward the floor, but not touching it. This twisting motion works both your obliques and lower abs. For beginners, perform 10 to 12 hip dips per side, aiming for 2 to 3 sets with a 30-second rest between each set. Number 3. Mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are a full-body powerhouse, engaging your core and giving you an intense cardio workout at the same time. They help burn calories fast, build endurance, and improve coordination and balance. Plus, they're great for boosting heart health and torching fat by keeping your heart rate high. To perform mountain climbers, begin in a push-up position with your hands directly under your shoulders and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Engage your core muscles to keep your body stable. Quickly alternate bringing one knee toward your chest, then switch to the other, maintaining a steady and controlled pace. It's important to keep your hips level and your core tight throughout the movement to avoid any sagging or lifting of the hips. For beginners, aim to perform mountain climbers for 20 to 30 seconds per set. Start with 3 sets, resting for about 30 seconds between each set. Number 4. Bicycle crunches. Bicycle crunches are a highly effective exercise that targets the abs, obliques, and overall core, making it one of the most comprehensive moves for core engagement. Research has shown that exercises like bicycle crunches are among the top movements for activating both the rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscles, and the obliques, providing a significant benefit for core strength and stability. To perform bicycle crunches, lie flat on your back with your hands behind your head and bring your knees toward your chest. Engage your core by pressing your lower back into the floor. Begin by extending one leg while simultaneously bringing the opposite elbow toward the bent knee, mimicking a cycling motion. Alternate sides by bringing the other elbow to the opposite knee and continue in a smooth, controlled motion. For beginners, aim to perform 10 to 15 repetitions on each side, working up to a total of 20 to 30 repetitions per side as your strength improves. Start with 2 to 3 sets, resting for about 30 to 45 seconds between sets. Focus on maintaining proper form and controlled movements rather than rushing through the exercise, as this will maximize core engagement and reduce the risk of injury. Number 5. Russian twists. Russian twists are a powerful exercise for building core strength, with a particular focus on the obliques. This movement not only improves rotational stability, but also enhances overall balance and core control. By regularly performing Russian twists, you can strengthen the muscles responsible for twisting motions and stabilizing your spine, which is crucial for posture and functional movements in daily life. To perform a basic Russian twist, start by sitting on the floor with your knees bent and feet slightly off the ground. Lean back slightly to activate your core muscles and hold a weight, water bottle, or other object for added resistance. Twist your torso from one side to the other in a controlled motion while keeping your core tight and your feet elevated. For beginners, aim for 10 to 12 twists per side, completing 2 to 3 sets. For a more advanced option, try the seated Russian twist with leg extension. Begin in the same seated position with your knees bent. As you twist your torso to one side, extend the opposite leg while keeping the other bent. Then alternate legs with each twist. This variation adds intensity by incorporating leg movement, increasing the engagement of the lower core. Beginners should aim for 8 to 10 leg extensions per side, starting with 2 sets. Number 6. Leg raises. This exercise is particularly beneficial for those looking to engage the often overlooked lower portion of the core, which plays a crucial role in maintaining overall core strength and supporting daily movements like bending and lifting. Begin by lying flat on your back with your arms resting by your sides and legs extended. Engage your core and keeping your legs straight, slowly lift them up to a 90-degree angle. Once your legs reach this position, pause briefly, then lower them back down in a controlled manner, stopping just before your feet touch the floor to maintain tension in your lower abs. Be sure to keep your lower back pressed into the floor throughout the movement. If your back arches, the hip flexors will take over, reducing the impact on your abs. For beginners, aim to complete 10 to 12 repetitions per set, focusing on slow, controlled movements. Start with 2 to 3 sets, resting for about 30 to 45 seconds between each. Number 7. Burpees. Burpees are a full-body, high-intensity exercise that provides numerous benefits, including fat burning, cardiovascular endurance, and muscle engagement across multiple groups. This dynamic movement combines a squat, push-up, and jump into one fluid motion, making it an excellent choice for both building strength and improving overall fitness. To perform, start by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart. Lower your body into a squat position, placing your hands on the floor in front of you. Jump your feet back into a plank position and perform a push-up, keeping your body in a straight line. After the push-up, jump your feet back toward your hands, return to a squat, and immediately jump straight up into the air with your arms extended overhead. Land softly and repeat the movement. For beginners, aim to perform 8 to 10 repetitions per set, focusing on controlled movements and proper form. Start with 2 to 3 sets, allowing for 45 to 60 seconds of rest between each set. Number 8. High knees. High knees are a dynamic cardio exercise that effectively engages the core improves cardiovascular endurance, and strengthens the lower body. By rapidly alternating your knees toward your chest, high knees increase your heart rate, making them a great option for burning calories while also targeting the hip flexors, quads, and abs. To perform high knees, start by standing in place with your feet shoulder-width apart. Begin by lifting one knee toward your chest as high as possible, while simultaneously driving your opposite arm forward, mimicking a running motion. Quickly alternate between legs, bringing your knees up rapidly while keeping your back straight and your core engaged. Maintain a quick pace to elevate your heart rate and maximize the benefits. For beginners, aim to perform high knees for 20 to 30 seconds per set, focusing on maintaining good form throughout. Start with 2 to 3 sets, allowing 30 to 45 seconds of rest between each set. Number 9. Flutter kicks. This simple yet effective movement not only engages the lower abs, but also activates the hip flexors and helps improve overall core stability. They are particularly beneficial for strengthening the muscles responsible for supporting the lower back and improving posture. To perform flutter kicks, begin by lying flat on your back with your arms resting by your sides or tucked slightly under your hips for extra support. Lift your legs a few inches off the ground, keeping them straight. From this position, alternate kicking your legs in a scissor-like motion, with one leg rising slightly higher while the other lowers, but without letting your heels touch the ground. Engage your core throughout the movement to maintain control and avoid arching your lower back. For beginners, aim to perform flutter kicks for 20 to 30 seconds per set. Start with 2 to 3 sets. Number 10. The dead bug. The dead bug exercise is highly effective for building core strength and improving both stability and coordination. It primarily targets the transverse abdominis, the deep core muscles responsible for supporting the spine and maintaining proper posture. Research published in the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy highlights that controlled, slow movements like those in the dead bug are ideal for engaging the core without placing undue strain on the lower back. This makes it a safe and effective exercise for those looking to strengthen their core while protecting their spine. Lie flat on your back with your arms extended toward the ceiling and your legs in a tabletop position, with knees bent at 90 degrees. Engage your core by pressing your lower back into the floor. Slowly lower one arm and the opposite leg toward the ground, ensuring your back stays flat against the floor throughout the movement. Return to the starting position and repeat with the other arm and leg. This controlled motion strengthens your core while enhancing balance and stability. For beginners, aim for 8 to 10 repetitions per side. Perform 2 to 3 sets, resting for 30 to 45 seconds between sets. Number 11. V-up with a twist. The V-up with a twist is a challenging and highly effective core exercise that not only targets the upper and lower abdominal muscles, but also engages the obliques, thanks to the added rotational component. This variation of the traditional V-up works multiple areas of the core, improving strength, stability, and flexibility. To perform the V-up with a twist, start by lying flat on your back with your arms extended overhead and your legs straight. Engage your core and simultaneously lift your upper body and legs toward each other, forming a V shape with your body. As you reach the top of the movement, twist your torso and reach one hand across your body toward the opposite leg. Lower yourself back down to the starting position in a controlled manner and repeat on the other side, alternating twists with each rep. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions on each side, starting with 2 to 3 sets. Number 12. Standing oblique crunch. The standing oblique crunch is a great exercise for targeting your obliques while improving balance and core strength. Unlike traditional crunches, this variation allows you to engage your core muscles while standing, making it more accessible for those who prefer not to exercise on the floor. To perform the standing oblique crunch, stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart and your hands behind your head. Engage your core and bring one knee up toward your elbow as you simultaneously crunch your torso to the same side, squeezing your obliques. Lower your leg and torso back to the starting position and repeat the movement on the opposite side, alternating sides with each rep. Perform 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions per side. Number 13. The dolphin pose. The dolphin pose is a dynamic exercise that effectively targets your core while also engaging stabilizing muscles throughout your shoulders, arms, and back. This movement is beneficial for improving core strength, flexibility, and overall body stability. To perform the dolphin pose, begin in a forearm plank position with your body in a straight line and your core engaged. From this position, lift your hips up toward the ceiling, creating an inverted V shape with your body. Keep your legs straight and feel the stretch in your shoulders and hamstrings. Hold this position briefly, then lower your hips back into the plank. Start by doing 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. Number 14. The L-sit. The L-sit is a highly challenging static hold that powerfully engages the entire core, with a particular focus on the lower abs. This exercise not only builds core strength, but also improves upper body stability and shoulder endurance, as you need to support your body weight using your arms. The L-sit is commonly used in gymnastics and calisthenics for developing impressive core control and stability. To perform the L-sit, begin by sitting on the floor with your legs extended straight in front of you. Place your hands on the floor next to your hips, fingers pointing forward. Engage your core and press down into the ground with your hands, lifting your entire body off the floor while keeping your legs straight. Your body should form an L shape, with your torso upright and legs extended in front of you. Hold this position for as long as possible, aiming to maintain good form throughout. For beginners, aim to hold the L-sit for 5 to 10 seconds per set. Start with 2 to 3 sets, resting for 30 to 45 seconds between sets. Number 15. Reverse hollow body leg lifts. This movement specifically targets the muscles in the posterior chain, including the lower back and glutes, which are often neglected in core workouts. Strengthening these muscles is crucial for preventing lower back pain and improving overall functional movement. To perform reverse hollow body leg lifts, begin by lying on your stomach with your arms extended above your head and your legs straight. Engage your core and glutes as you lift both legs off the ground, keeping them straight and in line with your torso. Squeeze your glutes and lower back muscles as you hold the position briefly before lowering your legs back down in a controlled manner. Ensure that your upper body remains flat on the floor, with only your legs lifting to engage the lower back effectively. Start with 2 to 3 sets. Aim to perform 10 to 12 repetitions per set. For more tips as well as exclusive videos on health and fitness, sign up for our free weekly newsletter by clicking the link below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our content. Thank you for watching.